Have you ever read a Bible verse that just stops you in your tracks? One that feels so raw and real, you can't just skim over it. For me, Philippians 3:10 is one of those verses. The Apostle Paul writes, "That I may know him and the power of his resurrection, and the fellowship of his sufferings, being made conformable unto his death." Let's just sit with that for a moment. This isn't just some religious jargon. It's a deep, passionate cry from the heart of a man who had given up everything for Jesus. Paul is saying, I want the real thing. I want a relationship with Jesus that goes way beyond just knowing facts about him. I want to know him personally, intimately. He's not talking about a casual acquaintance. He's talking about a bond so deep that it changes everything. Paul breaks down this knowing into two powerful parts: the power of his resurrection and the fellowship of his sufferings. Now, let's be honest, we all love the first part, right? The power of his resurrection. That sounds amazing. It's the power that conquered death, the power that brings new life, hope, and breakthrough. It's the victory we celebrate on Easter Sunday. It's the strength we feel when God helps us overcome an obstacle, the joy that fills us when a prayer is answered, the peace that floods our hearts in the middle of chaos. This is the mountaintop experience of our faith. It's the part that feels good, the part we post about, the part that makes us want to shout for joy. And this power is real. It's available to every single one of us who believes in Jesus. It's the divine energy that can transform our lives from the inside out. But then Paul adds the second part, the fellowship of his sufferings. This is where it gets a little uncomfortable, isn't it? Fellowship with suffering? That's not exactly a popular topic. We'd much rather stick with the resurrection power. Thank you very much. But Paul links them together. He says that to truly know Christ, you have to experience both. It's not about actively looking for pain or trying to be a martyr. That's not the point at all. It's about walking so closely with Jesus that when the inevitable hardships of life come, you experience them with him. It's a shared journey. Think about it. Fellowship is about community, about partnership, about being together. When you're going through a tough time, maybe a health issue, a financial struggle, a broken relationship, or just the heavy weight of anxiety, the invitation is to share that experience with Christ. It's in those moments, when we feel weak and vulnerable, that we can lean on him in a way we never could on the mountaintop. It's in the valley that our faith grows a backbone. So, how does this apply to our lives today? Life is a constant mix of victories and valleys, isn't it? One day you feel like you're on top of the world, experiencing that resurrection power, and the next you might feel like you're stuck in a deep, dark pit. This verse gives us a framework for it all. When you're celebrating a win, thank God for the power of his resurrection at work in your life. And when you're navigating a loss, a disappointment, or a long, difficult season, remember the invitation to the fellowship of his sufferings. It's in those moments of struggle that you have a unique opportunity to connect with the heart of Jesus, who himself was a man of sorrows, acquainted with grief. When you choose to keep trusting God, even when it hurts, when you keep showing up in prayer, even when you have no words, you are stepping right into that deep, intimate knowledge of Christ that Paul was talking about. You're being made conformable unto his death, which simply means the old self-reliant parts of you are dying away, and a new Christ-dependent you is emerging. This journey of knowing Christ isn't a neat, tidy formula. It's messy, it's beautiful, it's challenging, and it's incredibly rewarding. It's about embracing the whole package, the joy and the grit, the power and the pain. It's about realizing that every single step, whether on the peak or in the valley, draws you closer to Him. And ultimately, Paul's conclusion is that knowing Jesus this deeply is worth more than anything else in the world. He's worth every sacrifice, every struggle, and every tear, because in knowing Him, we find a reality, a purpose, and a love that transcends our circumstances. So my encouragement for you today is this: wherever you find yourself on the journey, lean in. If you're on the mountain, praise Him for His power. If you're in the valley, invite Him into your suffering. Seek to know Him in it all, because He is always, always worth it. Thanks so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, I'd love for you to subscribe and join our community as we explore faith together. See you in the next video.